Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Community Report. I am Dari Idu. Have you been to the market lately? Well, I have. And in our quest to fill the pulse of Nigerians amid the continuous spike in prices of food items, we visited some popular food markets. And as we found out, consumers are not the only ones complaining. The big wholesalers and retailers also have their concerns. The effects of government policies on one hand, the continuous increase in the price of food items in the country are also influenced by insecurity and the seasons of different crops. Domestic food price inflation remains high around the world. According to the World Bank, food price inflation exceeded overall inflation in 79.8% of the 163 countries where data is available. Food is a serious business and it is treated as such across the value chain. The Nigerian food and grocery retail market had total revenues of $45.7 billion in 2020, representing a compound annual growth rate of 5.8% between 2016 and 2020. The food segment was the market's most lucrative in 2020, with total revenues of $35.1 billion, equivalent to 76.9% of the market's overall value. That's according to research and market reports. At the Mile 12 international markets, where thousands of traders trooping daily, trading on different commodities, the reality within the statistics can be found here. First, we keep an eye on how the traders are moving the food items in this ever-busy market environment. Transporting perishable goods and fresh produce is fraught with higher risk than most surface transportation. There's a risk of spoilage, loss of freshness and quality. This has not only informed the urgency of the movement you see at this market, there are also targets to be met. From time to time, onions, one of the cooking condiments for many households in Nigeria, face price instability. This is attributed to several factors. At the Mile 12 market, prices may go up and buyers may be made to pay more, but the commodity is never in short supply. Audu Kura is the leader in this section of the market. It says the hike in fuel price is one of the factors responsible for the price fluctuation.
Now our business is going on peacefully because the road now is looking better than before. But the only problem I face now is that removal of fuel subsidy. The transportation, the price go high. They carry our onions from Sokoto to here, or some northern part of Nigeria to Lagos. Before 6,000 per bag, now it reach 8,000, 10,000 per bag. So the transportation go high. That is why the price here must go high. The only problem before is for no security, but now the thing don't become okay. People are coming, but not plenty people like before. The market is not moving like before because people they cry. There's not plenty money for their hand. This onion is from Sokoto, the mother place where they bring onions.
Are they different?
There's different onions. This is brown. There's red one. But this is brown. This is the high quality for onions. This one, a red one, that is different of the price. If you are selling this one 50,000, the red one will be 48 or 47. Yeah, but up from Sokoto. But expecting new one from Kano, Zaria, and some part of northern states. New one for rainy season.
In the tomato section, this seller employs the price reduction strategy as he lures buyers to his side. It's no longer 1,200 naira, it now sells for 1,000 naira only. He announces in one of the busiest sections of the market.
So, fellow, anyone to add? Oh yeah, make a work or die to manda. Oh yeah, gosh.
Comfort comes to this market regularly, buys foodstuff and resells in smaller quantities.
Everything now is very expensive. Look at it now. Tomato now like this one now we are buying before maybe 700. Now it's 130.
One basket?
No, so like this small one like this. You understand? This is it. Like before 700, 600. Now it's 130. It's too expensive and there is no sales at home.
And
so
you have to resell.
Yes, I'm buying resell at home at Ikorodu. So please, you should help us to do everything to be okay. Like rice, now I'm selling rice too. Now rice is 46,000 naira per bag. From my transportation now from Ikorodu to here now, 500 naira. Before, from Ikorodu to my 12, 150, 200. Now it's 400 naira. It's too much. Please, they should help us to do something so everybody will be okay. At least we are in Nigeria. Where is from Nigeria? It's not supposed to be that worse.
So what about the sales in your own business?
The sales, there is no sales because everything is too expensive. So you understand? Tomato now we are shading before 100 naira, 50 naira. Now it's 200, 500, 1,000 because it's too expensive. People are complaining. People are not buying. No sales at all.
Transportation and security in regions where the produce come from are not the only factors affecting the price of some food items.
What we are facing now concerning this Nigerian problem now that is, I think it's Nigerian problem. So we are facing a lot of challenges in the market. First, from transportation and the roads problem and this insecurity problem. We are facing three major problems. And now we don't even have tomatoes in the north. We don't have much.
Is it because of the season?
Yes, exactly. It's the season. You know, during rainy season, we don't have much tomatoes in the north. These tomatoes you see here at the field, some come from Cameroon, Republic of Benin. That is where the tomatoes come now. I think several states in the north, they are farming tomatoes. We have tomatoes from Kaduna State, that is the major place that they are farming tomatoes. Kano, Kaduna State, Bauchi State, Jos, that is Plateau State. We have tomato every day. Several states in the north, they are farming tomatoes. The thing that is affecting now, that is, as I told you, this insecurity in some places. And sometimes you may feed, if you go buy market from there, you can't see trucks to carry it straight to where you heading to. Or if you have the truck, the price is too high.
Linda Opara comes to the market to stock up. She believes the prices are fair.
Today I've not gone to the yam session. I'll still go there, but so far things are, compared to last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks is just something else.
Transportation system is entrenched in the safety and viability of the entire food value chain. How the produce is moved from the farm to the point of sale is a key component of the food business. Many buyers and sellers are feeling the heat.
We are pleading to the federal government and the labor union. We should try to do something about this fuel subsidy, because this fuel subsidy has also cost a lot of things. Things have gone, so many things has gone up. Transportation from north to the south has increased. A bus that will take about 120 now almost 200 plus. So this also affected our transportation from north to the south, our goods.
Shehu Usman is the chairman of the Mile 12 International Market. He says there are different ways the government can address the situation and ensure food security.
It's in two fora, or let me say three fora, right? The bottom two is we are off season of food produce. Let me even say virtually every farmers are in the farm now. And of course, when farmers are in the farm trying to get food to our tables, things will get somehow worse. That means you won't be able to get the numbers of goods we are expecting in the market. I'm talking about food now. But for what we are selling in the market, we have time for it. And it's seasonal something. Like the tomato from the north, tatashi from the north, and most of these things that are coming from the north, will cease now. You will see them now because most of those farmers are in the farm. So you get things from Odoaba, which is the south. You get from Ilorin. You get from Osun State, you get from Ilaro, you get from Abeokuta. Those are the items we get now. And they will come within 2 months, 2.5 months. You see the one from Benin Republic, Cameroon, Togo, and Ghana. This one too will be coming. I'm talking about tomato now. This one will be coming to the market. Then along that way, then this one from the north will start coming as well. So now, the one from the north has been seized. It's not coming at all. Few are coming from the north. Just a few out of like maybe say 100%, we get maybe 10%. So this is what's happening now. Secondly, things are very difficult. Difficult in the sense that farmers are not even having it very okay, particularly the northern farmers. So what we're even expecting next year may not even come to a place because most of these farmers are in IDP camps. Things you are getting from Maiduguri, things you are getting from Katsina, Zamfara, those things will not come to the market. So it means if you're having, say, 5,000 farmers across board, now you have less than 1,500 farmers who are in the farm. Talking about the farmer from Kano, some from Kaduna, Bauchi, those people the place are still safe for farmers. But much of what we get from Kaduna State, Zamfara State, will not be coming to the market. And that is a serious concern for Nigeria. Whatever major federal government will take as regards food security, the paramount and the most important thing is for farmers to be at the farm at ease. They have to be at the farm. They have to farm freely with their 2 eyes closed, without thinking of anybody harassing them, molesting them, or even killing them. These are the paramount things that the government should do. They must ensure that farmers are in the farming. But any other thing that with the federal, how much will federal government spend? How long and how many people will federal government give money to? So for as long as those farmers are not in the farm, I'm telling you, Nigeria will continue to be in trouble. That's the truth.
Higher costs for animal feed and fertilizer are considered factors contributing to the increase, while shortages of packaging materials impacted the food processing stage.
I think that basic thing government also need to do, the issue is fertilizer. Fertilizer is very expensive. Fertilizer is now about almost 27,000 naira per bag, which is abnormal. Federal government need to also ensure that things change as in that regard. Even though the president has also done something good for bringing the price of fertilizer down due to this palliative of food security they do. So I think another thing is also seed. Seed matters a lot. Good seed that will last, say, a week. Like for instance, tomato from the north. If you are bringing it from the north, let's say from Kano to Lagos, almost half basket will spoil as a result of bad root and as a result of bad seed. those seeds doesn't last long. But if tomato that come from Benin Republic or even Cameroon lasts longer than that of Nigeria, are they better than us? So I think there are a lot of things government need to do, but the paramount and the most important thing is government need to put more effort. They need to concentrate more on farming. Because even if you have money, no matter how much you have, if you don't have food in your table, it's a problem. And you see, we also need a little bit of assistance. These people you see, most of these women you see here, they are widows. They are widows, and they are training their children up to university level. Don't look at them as if maybe they are lay women, they are selling in the markets like in the roadside like this. I know in this market we have more than 30 lawyers, 30 people that are baristas that finish law schools, and courtesy their parents who are selling in the roadside of the market. So I think government need to also concentrate on those people, give them some little grant. All the grant that government have been given across board, nothing has come to this market. I cannot point one single person that got any grant from federal government in this market, and they're doing very well. So these are the people you cater for. Once these people are happy, Nigerians will be happy because they are the women selling food items, nobody will complain. I mean, that is what really we need to do. But security in this country, particularly to the farmers, is paramount.
We are trying to help our people, even from the farmers and the buyers, because we're in the middle, both buyers and the farmers. That is where we put hand there. Concerning trucks and farmers, green farming, fertilizer, this diesel hike, all association has something to, they are doing something on it. We are helping our customers there so that they will reduce them this problem small.
These are the issue also that federal government need to look into very well. Not everybody is illiterate. And if you didn't go to school, it does not mean you're a complete illiterate. Let me give you an example of farmers. These farmers you see in the north and across board, even in the south, many of them did not go to school. But I can tell you, they will lecture you more about farming. If you see them analyzing farming season, analyzing how tomato will go, how grains will go, it's as if people sitting there analyzing football. They are very good in it. It doesn't take them out. But most of those people, if you want to give money to them, you say they have to apply in so place, they apply in that place. They cannot apply. And for as long as they don't apply, money will not come to them. And those who are applying are not using that money for that purpose. Take an example of this market, for instance, now. And you want a woman here came in to get 10,000 naira. You want her to apply. Where would she apply? But because a market has system, every market you see has leaders. We have yellow jars, we have babalo jars, we have people like us who are chairman of across Nigeria. There are a lot of, even in beer parlor you have leaders. How much more market of this magnitude? You meet the leaders and ask them, what are the needs of your market? We know most of these people you see, we vouch for them. Vouch for them in the sense that if you want to buy tomato, you don't have money, you come to me because I know you. I'll just call the chairman. Chairman, hey, that woman that is coming to your place, give her tomato, 2 baskets. She will sell and bring back the money to you. That's what we've been doing. But if those people have their own money, for instance, nobody will vouch for them. There won't be any fear for anybody to give them anything. But most of these women you see, they pay house rent. Now that because people, most of them are from, some will come from Ekpe, some are from Ifo, some Sangota, some Yanokbaja, Oshodi. Most of these women you see, most of them are coming from those axes. And they have to pay school fees for their children. They have to pay for their house rent. They have to eat. They have to pay transport. How much are they making? The capital to do business they don't even have. Honestly speaking, every day I sit in the office, I call Alaji this, please give her 1 basket, give her, because that's what we should do. Because we are in the grassroots. I'm telling you, nobody will tell me much about grassroots. We are the last edge of the grassroots. You can't tell me anything about grassroots because I deal with market women. I deal with people who are selling pepper, tomatoes. Those are the roots. Those are the people you refer to as poor. Those are the laymen. We deal with them. And nothing is coming for them. So there's need for federal government to also look into that area. Most of the people they collected 10,000 naira grant, they are not people who are making use of that money. That is why people are so poor. Somebody will just go and sit down with federal government, with government, put on suit, collect money from them, and will not do anything. Meet the lay people, meet the people who are in the field. Give them whatever you want to give them. Let them give it, distribute it across board, or even ask them to collect account number of those people and give it to you. Simple as that. But for you to say somebody should apply, it's not a school you are applying. You are not applying for anything. You are not applying for a federal government job. You are applying to seek a grant. And they cannot do that. Most of them don't even know what is called granting. So I think there's also need for federal government to look at these issues very, very well.
Martins Femi sells beans, rice, maize, and other staple foods at Ido Market. For him, it's this business or nothing.
If you had to choose between this and any other business, would you still choose the beans business?
I've been in this business for many years. Yeah, it's not easy to just jump into another business now. You know, the business we have since small. So I don't have any business to do for now. But if I want to do any business now, if just go and put money, my brother, I know some of my friends, like 4 or 5 years ago, because of this inflation, some went to Lagos to go and buy. They are run back in now because it's not their business. They don't know anything about the business. You understand? But business we have in for many years, hardly before you can trot. You understand? So for me, I prefer this business because I've been over 25 years in it.
Kola Olawiye, trader in Gariki Market, Abuja, highlights another challenge and factors influencing the prices of commodities.
Everybody will just wake up this morning and say, this is how much I want to sell my market. Nobody to say, oh yeah, this is what we have to do. This is normal price we have to sell. No, we don't have that. Control price in Nigeria, we don't have. We don't have. I can tell you, I've been in this business over 2 decades, over 20 years. So in years, I must have gathered enough experience to tell you the reality. Nobody is in charge. Not everybody will just wake up now. This is how much I want to sell. If you go to market where we used to buy beans or garri now, the so-called middlemen, they will be the one hijack the whole things, buy the whole stores, take it to storage. So now, the following morning, the following month, they will just come out. They are the one to determine the price of the market for us. It's one of the challenges we are facing. These middlemen, they have hijacked, especially the foodstuffs issue. They have hijacked it totally. So government needs to wake up. They need to wake up and discharge their duties properly. People are feeling the heat. Despite I'm into business, the foodstuff business, sometimes I pity customers when they come to buy. It's not easy.
Food, clothing and shelter generally top the list of basic human needs and are also metrics on which the quality of life is measured. People are paying a lot more for food, and as new policies may throw the economy off balance, efforts to ease the suffering of the people must be genuine and well thought out. And that's our show for today, everyone. If you miss any part of it, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. You can also follow the conversation on our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you very much for watching. I am Dari Ito. See you next time, and bye for now.